This is not actual financial advice. Contents in this video are for entertainment purposes only.
In this video, I am going to tell you 4 things that you should stop doing with your money. All financial channels have a video like this, so I figured I need to do one as well. While most of them offer sound advice, I think they are missing some key things, and I'm talking about big items that people usually spend on or do with their money. And I'm not talking about skipping on your $5 boba. Although if you do buy that boba daily, then you might have a problem not just with money, but your waistline as well. So let's jump to it. The first key element of being rich is that you have to be good at saving. But as you grow up, your parents tell you to put money in a piggy bank to do this. Well, we've been tricked. As you know, money loses value due to inflation. Especially today, the rate of loss is much higher. So the $27 you have saved inside Mr. Porky that you took 2 years can now only buy you one dinner when your goal was to buy the new Nikes last year. To put all of this simply, you are literally losing money by saving it. You need to level up from your piggy bank and put that money into assets like dogecoin that increase in value over time. Another reason why you should move on from your piggy bank is that anyone can easily steal it. Is it lying around in your bedroom? Does your 25-year-old brother mess with your stuff? Well, if he sees you putting quarters in that thing, then, it's very tempting for him to just steal it when you're not looking. So don't wait. Get rid of Mr. Porky today. Okay. The next one we have to talk about is your living situation. Are you currently enjoying the comfort of your own place? And to achieve this, are you currently renting? Well, you really shouldn't. If you've done some research, then you probably know how renting is throwing money away. This is hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month you could be using to invest. So time to see if you can move back in with your parents or have any relatives or friends that will allow you to sleep on their couch. It's okay to be uncomfortable and there's no shame in mooching off. As long as you can get free shelter, then you should definitely take advantage of it. Now for the third one. Yeah, it's something that some people might call controversial, but for me, it's pretty straightforward. What do billionaires like Bill Gates and Zuckerberg have in common? They are college dropouts. Yes, talking about skipping college, or really any education you have to pay for. 95% of people who graduate from college have student loans. Why would I choose to have negative money when my goal is the total opposite? So yeah, miss me with that BS. The world is changing. We don't need old grumpy professors anymore, especially when we can learn anything through YouTube from hot, young, and hip people just like how you're learning these skills from me. Lastly, we are going to talk about some of the things that you should never buy cheap. This might seem counterintuitive at first, but hear me out. Imagine yourself arriving at a meeting for a business deal. Imagine getting out of your Toyota Prius. Now, what if that was a BMW? The people that you are making the deals with will see how much class you have, and they can just already see success oozing out from you. You are much more likely to be trusted that you can do whatever it is that you have to do. You can make up the money you spent on that fancy car in no time. Of course, this doesn't stop at the car. You gotta make sure your clothes are fancy as well. This is the classic dress for success. So stop thinking about having the things that just get the job done. Go above and beyond by doing it as classy and as fancy as possible. Now for the real talk. I want to tackle this one by one as there's some sliver of truth to all of them. For the piggy bank, the basic idea is you don't want to keep too much cash, even in a savings account, as it will lose value due to inflation. Have your emergency fund, then work on investing the rest. Then, with renting, it's definitely okay to rent. But you should have the goal of owning your own property and turning it into an asset, either by renting out a room or buying a multi-unit and living in one of the units. When it comes to education, it's a tragedy that it's so expensive to acquire it in the US. However, there are definitely alternatives to keep the cost low, and there are plenty of professions nowadays that do not require a formal degree. Your goal is to have as close to zero debt as possible while still gaining all the knowledge you need. When it comes to buying luxury or extravagant things, that's just showing off. Your real skills are what matters. What's important is that you show confidence in your abilities. So, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share comments. Peace!